The Justice Department is tearing up its massive 2012 interest rate rigging settlement with UBS. This after the Swiss bank allegedly violated the deal. It's an unprecedented move for the government. And is it a new way of regulators doing business, or is the government unfairly targeting UBS here? We're going to talk about that next. Welcome back. Four major banks, Barclays, JP Morgan, Citi, and Royal Bank of Scotland, are expected to plead guilty soon in a far-reaching case about rigging foreign currencies. A fifth, UBS, escaped prosecution in a settlement with the government back in 2012. Or so they thought. That deal is now being thrown out, and UBS will have to plead guilty just like the others. Is this crackdown long overdue, or is it way overdoing it? Joining us now are attorneys Andrew Stoltmann and Mark Lopresti. Gentlemen, welcome to you both. Andrew?
Kelly, cry me a river. I mean, we have banks that have been serial violators of the federal securities laws, and that's a problem. You know, it's not just shoddy mortgages. It's LIBOR. It's money laundering. It's a whole bunch of stuff that's happened after 2008, and we know indictments work. Think about after the savings and loan crisis, how few problems we have with savings and loans. Think about Arthur Andersen. After they were indicted, we've had no issues with respect to companies shredding documents. It works. Indict them, and I think that'll clear the problems up.
Arthur Andersen went under because of the lawsuit. Well, so of course you weren't going to have any future problems with them. They put him out of business.
But other accounting firms, and you know, even look at Sarbanes-Oxley. Once we started throwing guys like Dennis Kozlowski and CEOs like that in prison, it has really cleared up all accounting scandals in the S&P 500 company.
Andrew?
You can't separate the two.
There's absolutely no reason why you can't indict both.
So where
the
are
company?
they, Andrew?
Hold on. The company is made up of individuals, and I agree. The Department of Justice definitely deserves blame for not also bringing criminal indictments against the people that engaged in the wrongdoing. But the two aren't mutually exclusive. You can do both, and until you start doing both, you're going to continue to have these problems.
Well, I agree with you on that point, but the problem is that there is not going to be the equivalent obligation on the part of banks and culture, Wall Street culture in general, to change the way they do things while things can just be accounted for as a legal reserve.
But we've tried everything else. Let's indict the banks as what looks like is going to happen next week. Let's consider indicting some individuals and see if this clears it up. Nothing else has worked yet.
I want to see some personal accountability, Andrew. That's what I want to see. And until that changes, making the shareholders pay the tab makes no sense to me whatsoever.
We'll leave it right there, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Important topic. Andrew Stoltmann and Mark Lopresti this afternoon.